Namaste, Creative Yogis. How you all doing out there? I hope you've all had a gorgeous week and you got a chance to play with the full moon, which happened on the 29th. So cleansing your crystals, doing a bit of dancing in the moonlight, and journaling and what have you, and really resetting your energy for this coming month, which is what's so lovely about working with these full moons and being aware of the lunar cycles. It just gives us that opportunity to keep ourselves on track, I think is really mostly what I get out of doing this stuff. So this full moon is called the harvest moon, and as the name suggests, it is about reaping the rewards of all the hard work you put in up to this point this year. So anywhere that you have been consistently applying that concentration, that effort, you're going to see a return for all that hard work, and which is fabulous. And obviously it's really nice to get that, because it helps us to keep moving forward if we start to see the results of whatever we've put in there. So it may be an external validation. You may see something significant coming back to you, but it may also be some kind of internal shift that happens where you're letting go of some kind of blockage or limitation that's been holding you away from your birthright, which is to connect to this abundance, this abundant life, and really feeling genuine gratitude for all that we are and all that we have to offer and all that we have in our lives. And so that's the key energy of this month, is cultivating gratitude and appreciation, and also that genuine connection with abundance. So when I think about that stuff, I do think about Lakshmi, the goddess Lakshmi, and she is the goddess of abundance, and she really teaches us these lessons, helping us to embody what abundance genuinely is. So I'll be sharing some of that stuff with you this month to help us find our way to that embodiment element. So it sometimes helps to imagine what she looks like as you're working with her in meditations. So she sits on a lotus flower in a cross-legged position. She is regal. She has this beautiful regal kind of beauty to her. She wears this beautiful sarong, which is rose-coloured, this pinky colour, with gold as well, rose and gold. And she has jewels everywhere because she sparkles. And she just radiates this magnetic, abundant energy. And so she draws to her what she needs. You know, she just radiates this magnetism, and she just draws everything she needs to her, so she doesn't have to chase after anything. And I think that's kind of a key component of dropping into that gratitude. It really calms us and stops us being anxious and worried and insecure, so they think, oh, I've got to chase it, I've got to get that, I've got to do that. You know, instead we stay calm and centered, and we become very attractive, and we draw to us what we need, you know. So it's a beautiful energy to work with, and that's what this month is all about, is finding your way to genuine connection to that feeling of being abundant, that you have everything that you need right now. And that may be a challenge right now, especially if you're going through challenging times, difficult times, to find that in yourself. But that's when you need it the most. It's when you're really being pushed and pulled around by life, is to find that center of genuine gratitude and compassion for ourselves and our stories and where we're at and what we've achieved and what we've done and what's going on. Finding that center in ourselves. And when we're there, we just feel such peace and genuine gratitude for finding that peace. So that's what's on offer this month. So I'm going to share that with you and help us find our way, as I say, to embodying Lakshmi. And the element this month is fire. So that's a kind of passion, you know, really connecting to that activating energy to help us get where we need to go. So that's really exciting as well, to work with that stuff and weave that through. So I did actually do a full moon meditation outside on the beach this month, which was the first time I've done that with the locals. And it was a really interesting journey that I went on, because the people who showed up for me, which was really lovely that people did. One of the people that showed up was my boss, and the one that's been really making my life quite challenging over the last year, and she turned up for this meditation, and she was being quite the disruptive influence in this meditation, in this group, and was kind of psyching me out actually, especially at the beginning. But also, who also showed up for me were these two random gentlemen who were from India, and they were both neurosurgeons. They were on the resort for a convention, and they were both really dedicated meditation practitioners. And they shared stories about, meditating with the Dalai Lama and all this sort of stuff. And they sat on either side of me when I in the circle. And when we were down on the beach, they also just stood on either side of me when I was doing the moving meditation with them. And I felt like the universe had sent them to me to be that support. And they kind of grounded me so that I actually was able to step into my leadership energy, despite this kind of disruptive influence, this undermining that was going on from this other person. I began to find my way to this beautiful energy of being in my center and actually showing who I am, who I truly am, and sharing my gifts with the group. So that's what I went on, this beautiful journey during this full moon meditation. And I feel like that was my harvest. That was when something shifted in me, and I feel like I've stepped through some kind of portal there where I had broken free of something that had been holding me back for many, many years actually. And this lady kind of personified that, whatever that was. So that was the gift that this full moon has given me. So I'm hoping that all of you are having some kind of similar experience where you're seeing something going that no longer serves you and replacing with this beauty, this beautiful kind of positive shift, So, but we've got this whole month to kind of work with that. All right, so let's choose a card for you today. What do the creative yogis need to know right now? What do the creative yogis need to know? Let's choose a card. I trust in divine timing and know that life is always on my side. I trust in divine timing and I know that life is always on my side. There you go. I'll post it up in the comment section so you can have that for your monthly intention. I trust in divine timing. So again, it's about feeling in that gratitude space, that you don't have to chase everything, that it comes to you when the time's right. And I know that life is always on my side. Yes, I trust in divine timing and I know that life is always on my side. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. All right, so that's it for me this week. Have a lovely week. Namaste, creative.